Hey, let's talk a little bit about Carvana. So Carvana is down from the day after the day it reported earnings here on February the 18th, as you can see. And yeah, it fell definitely really hard in after hours, but after the trade of the bell, it wasn't as bad as the after hours. And today it's at 336. So just a few things about Carvana. I think first thing is they did get from Daniela Hagen from, I think she's from Morgan Stanley. She did ask Carvana to address, provide clarity does Carvana sells loans to related parties in regards to the Gotham research report about their claims of moving money between their related parties in order to inflate their earnings. And basically, Mark Jenkins, now, believe it or not, this is what he says. He says, sure, the answer is very simple. All our related party transactions are disclosed in our financial statements, and that they don't sell loans to related parties, and we have not done so from the years 2017 to 2025. So recent short reports suggest otherwise are inaccurate. And they've checked every single detail according to him, and their reporting is entirely inaccurate. And so he goes on to even say 100% inaccurate. Now again, it's like, believe what you want. I'm just pointing out that this was like front and center, put in front of Carvana, and Carvana replied and basically said, hey, this they denied any claims in those reports by saying that they're completely inaccurate. So that's one big point. I'm sure many of you who are interested in Carvana, either betting against them or for them, that listen to the earnings. If not, you definitely can get it off Yahoo as one of the sources where they have the recording and the transcript. So yeah, for Carvana, they had a pretty good quarter for the most part. They sold, for the 2025, their revenue broke 20 billion, and they sold a total of 596,000 cars for the year. And so all their numbers basically are incredible growth relative to the previous year, from not only the quarter but for the year between 2025 to 2024, and also the fourth quarter between the 2 years. And so yeah, I think that's really good. The stock is down because of one problem. And here I want to point this out here. Their market share. You take a look at this graph. Last year they were 1.1% of the used car market, and now they're at 1.6%. I think that's like an incredible feat that they have achieved. Okay, and so yeah, I think you can take a look at this off their website. The thing that they missed was that brought their stock down is their margins. The earnings before the EBITDA earnings, it fell a little bit short. I think it was like 511 versus the expected like 545 million for the fourth quarter. And so the Ernie Garcia said that was partially attributed to higher reconditioning costs, which was kind of difficult to manage as they're growing and new people are coming on board. I mean, obviously that's not really an excuse when you're a high price stock and everyone has like watching over you. That is definitely not a metric to slip on. But he slipped on it, and he said it should be elevated in this upcoming quarter for some bit, and hopefully in about 3 to 6 months they'll get it back down and get everything disciplined and in control again. So I don't know if how well he's going to execute on that, but aside from that, everything is going well for Carvana. And it's unfortunately they went down. Like, so in our portfolio, we bought more 40 shares. We liquidated 40 from Broadcom to buy into Carvana to bring it up from the 10 that we already had to 50, and our average price is 337 and 354, and now it's at 337. So it's kind of like in the loss zone for a little bit. Not hurting our overall portfolio in a strong sense, but still hurting our portfolio, and we're trying to break out of this funk. I must say in this market, it's really hard to pick a winner and pick a trend. It's just like really really challenging to ride sure winners, you know. So yeah, I don't know, like um, we just have to wait, I think, to finally wait until things catch up, where stocks that we pick will prove themselves and allow it to go further up. And I think the stock market in general, with all the skepticism about AI spending, and also how AI is impacting like businesses, yeah, there's just a lot of change, and change is causing a lot of fear. And so that's kind of how the market is, where it's kind of more going sideways with a slight decline, I suppose. Yeah, okay. So I just wanted to update you with our portfolio, particularly for Carvana. Should we get out of it? Uh, let it sit to appreciate? Maybe. I have to think a little bit about that, or how to reshuffle our portfolio. I mean, we do have Nvidia reporting soon, and I wonder if like that's worth buying into by unloading some stuff. I'll have to mull it over. Okay. Well, that's it for this video. Again, our portfolio started last March 12th, 2025. It was we had 100K, no margin used, and despite the recent bad beats that we've caught, we're still at over 131 here. Um, so that's where we're at. Okay, that's it for this video. Wish you a good weekend if you're watching this on this day where it came out, and I'll see you next episode. Thanks.